Three of the hardest things for people to say: I was wrong, I need help, and Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire.
Hello everyone, welcome to my first video. Well, not really my first video per se. I've already posted a lot of first videos in the past. Keyword here being the past, because they'll never see the light of day ever again. But anyways, as my first video, I'm not really expecting much. I'm not expecting to break the YouTube algorithm and become a millionaire overnight. Well, that would be cool. But instead, I'll be doing this. Now, I'm not going to simply play this game. No. Instead, I want to focus on a certain character. Specifically, the Lord of the Fortress of Merope, the emissary of solidary iniquity, His Grace, the Duke himself, Wriothesley, or Wriothesley, or Wriothesley, well, however you pronounce his name. If you're expecting a comprehensive guide on his kit, or maybe an in-depth character analysis, me dissecting each and every part of his character, well, you're in the wrong video, buddy. Now in this video, I just want to share my thoughts and my experience of Wriothesley so far, and part of that is because I have been hearing people before and even after his release saying that he is very mid, guys, don't pull for him, guys, he needs C1 to be complete, guys. Ayaka is much more better, guys. He does much more damage. Why would you pull for him? He's mid-sleeve. I say screw you, because in my opinion, he is one of the most fun characters that I have played in this game so far. In the past 2 years of playing Genshin, he is one of the most fun characters that I have ever touched on. And here are the reasons why. Now let's get this out of the way first, starting off with him needing C1 to have his kit complete. Now I could see why people would say this, but to be honest, even at C0, he's still fine. Like seriously, he could still do massive damage even at C0. He is still playable without his C1. And hell, even at the Abyss, he's still a really good pick there, even without his C1. Or maybe it's because I'm just biased, who knows. From my understanding, his C1 allows for his first passive to trigger more frequently and also increases his damage overall. To understand this much more better, let's take a look at Wriothesley's first passive. Now basically, his first passive is triggered when Wriothesley is at less than 60% health. And upon triggering this passive, Wriothesley's next charge attack will have a 60% damage increase and also consuming no stamina and healing him by 30% of his health. This also has a cooldown of 5 seconds. And then we take a look at his first constellation. Now instead of just triggering Wriothesley's passive by getting him less than 60% health, you can now trigger this by going into his skill and landing the 5th hit of his normal attack chain. And this has a cooldown of 2.5 seconds. Additionally, his charge attack will have another increase of damage by 200% and increases his skill's duration by another 4 seconds. In my experience, trying to trigger his passive will do you more harm than good. You see, when you're using his passive, you're probably using it in tandem with your elemental skill. Your elemental skill increases the potency of your normal attacks at the cost of your HP getting chipped away every time you deal damage. But here's the catch. You see, when you are using your skill, the buff only works when you're above 50% HP, meaning that it incentivizes you to have your Wriothesley above 50% HP. And one of the ways of getting your HP above 50% is through your first passive. But because of the requirements of having less than 60% HP and only triggering every 5 seconds, it leaves your Wriothesley with less than 50% HP, probably going lower because it's still in your skill and doing less damage than before and probably running for your life trying to not get killed. Also, is it just me or does his skill feel really short? For some reason, every time I use it, like 3 seconds later, it's like gone or something. I don't know, that's from my experience anyways. But even still, if I'm just tripping out over here, I think having the 4-second increase in duration to his base kit would be really nice. So, from my understanding, Wriothesley's kit is incomplete because he cannot maintain his elemental skill buff because of his wacky passive that can't keep him above 50%. Well, oh boy, I do have the perfect solution for this to make him fun even at C0. Another thing that makes Wriothesley very fun to play is his playstyle. Now, his playstyle is very reminiscent of that of Yoimiya and the Wanderer, where you just press E and their normal attacks just becomes super powered, and you can go onga bonga all over the place, and maybe even do a charge attack here and there. Now, another thing that makes him very fun is his satisfying animations. Like, bro, have you seen his animations, man? If you've been paying attention to the footage in the background in this whole video, then you could just see just how satisfying his animations are. From the sound effects, to the voice actor, to the just animations like the jabs, the straights, the left and right hooks, the uppercut. Like, dude, it's so satisfying. And all of this meshes together to become something so good to play, so fun to play, so satisfying to play, you know? It's just really fun. I'm just gushing on Wriothesley over here right now, to be honest.
Mole.
ほらほらそりゃほらおろてめえのつけば金では払えねえぜの領収書だぜ